Hey FPL managers, welcome back. There was a brief bit of darkness there. I don't know if it was load shedding or is it just my embarrassment of poor points from last week.
Yeah, I think it was that. The same goes for me. Below average 35. I mean,
Anyway, I'm Points Master Ust and I'm joined by High Score Suj, although complete opposite. Yeah.
not so high score today.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. But listen, I'm coming dangerously close to blaming myself for these poor points, week after week. But seriously, so come now. There must be someone else to blame. Something. Maybe like, I don't know, VAR or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Why not? Let it be.
That's it. Because last week's lessons learned, we've got a few there. Liverpool lose 100%, winning that. Man, that's not a lose. That's not a lesson learned. That's barely a fact.
Or even a side note, but hey, it's the
Yeah.
best United can do. Kind of see, I'm trying to hold on to
Yeah, no, for
more
sure.
glories.
For sure. But otherwise, VAR, dude, no, I think it's definitely having an effect on the Premier League, eh?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
And let alone that, the FPL. I mean, what are your impressions so far of the VAR?
Well, look, I'm not really in favor of it because it looks like it favors the ref. The ref, like the guy who's doing the decision for the ref, doesn't want to override the ref at all in any of the decisions. So
Yeah, no, exactly. And I find it's slowing down the game. I mean, a wise man once told me, when your team scores a goal, the 30 seconds you're allowed after that goal is scored, you're allowed to
five
punch.
seconds,
Huh?
5 seconds, 5 seconds. Not 30.
Oh, okay. I heard it differently. You're allowed
Yeah,
to punch and kick and do whatever you want to anybody.
yes.
No one can get in your way. now I can't even do that because if the damn VAR decides nope, that was a foul in the stands. I'm sorry, there's no goal. I mean, even with the United Liverpool game, did you see the foul occurred? United went all the way across into the Liverpool box, crossed the ball, scored the goal. Then we're still waiting how long before we decide it's a goal?
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, why can't it be like the rugby? In the rugby, it's just black and white situations. It's a try, goal. Points
Yeah,
done. You know?
right. It's affecting our captaincy choices here because I mean Jimenez had 2 goals rolled out and he scored a goal. So last season he would have had like a hat trick.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's definitely going to have a proper effect.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, I mean, hey, well, what can we do? Hey, at least we picked Jimenez, right? We pegged him. We pegged him.
definitely for sure.
Yeah.
There's
But let's
very few that scored.
Yeah, but let's move to our captain picks for the week. So we've got our usual suspects of Aguero and De Bruyne and Raheem. That's not Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, who was that?
That's Radio Raheem from Do the Right Thing. That movie, Do the Right Thing. Okay, but to be honest, I wish he would do the
They
right
look
thing.
pretty similar, so yeah, I think I'll go with that. That's fine.
I wish he would do the right thing and bloody score the hat trick in the Premier League, not in the Champions League. That's no good to us.
Yeah, no, he was absolutely amazing in that Champions League game.
Yeah.
Wow.
But let's start with Aguero. So yeah, hey, he threw us away last week, eh? Being
Yes.
benched and not coming on. 12.2 is what he costs.
Yeah, look, I had him as captain as well, so I feel it exactly the same with everyone. But look, he's the third most popular forward in the game still, so are you going to let him go in this round of fixtures that's coming up?
No, of course not. I mean, look, Jesus came on and did something for him, but I think he's pretty good at his home games. It looks like the ones he's benched on is the away games.
Yeah,
3 of the last 5 aways he's been benched.
he started all 5 of the games at home and he played 90 minutes in each one. And there also in those games you had like 17 shots and 15 shots inside the box, which is the best out of all these 3 captains.
Oh, okay. And I mean, yeah, exactly. I remember even last season we mentioned that like he was like at home, he was just unstoppable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
yeah. And
Look,
then
he did play 90 minutes in the Champions League, so I don't know, Pep, you can't second guess him. But if we just take rotation out of this thing, he's a very decent captain choice, just for the fact that he scores a lot of points at home.
yeah, and I mean at some point in the season he must be a banker at some point. So hopefully it will start now. Then moving on to Radio Raheem Sterling. So far in this FPL, I mean he's got 6 goals and 5 assists, right? That's clearly still up there. And
Yeah,
Mendy, I believe, played in the Champions League, so that could make a difference to his his attacking in the games. But I mean, it's the whether he gets picked or not.
That's the thing. But I mean, with Mendy played in the game at the Champions League, and look what happened.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I was just looking at some of Sterling's stats here. He's got 5 big chances created, 5 of the chances scored, 28 goal attempts compared to Aguero's 30. That's what you get for that 0.1 million less. And I mean, he scores a lot of his goals like from open play. He's not scoring like free kicks or penalties. Like Aguero still got penalties, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But he has the extra point of the clean sheet, so that goes away.
Yeah. And then if we move on to De Bruyne, I think the other two obviously played their full game, right, in the Champions League. But yes. De Bruyne came off. He didn't play the full game.
Yeah, 67 minutes.
Yeah. But I don't know. I still feel like he's going to be your best pick for captain, you know?
Yeah, look, from all the research that I did, I'm leaning heavily towards De Bruyne because, I mean, at home his points are like 11, 13, and 17. That's an average of 13.6. I think I want to be some of that, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, he came off on 67 minutes. But again, also, it's because he's mostly involved in the games. Like, I was, again, just looking back at that stats again. So, if I'm looking at the two, all 3 of them, Aguero chances created 3, right? Sterling 5, De Bruyne 10, you know? And if Aguero doesn't play, you know, I'm sure De Bruyne, like, the fact that when De Bruyne has not been there, they've lost those games, right?
Exactly.
And one of the things I was actually forgetting about is that Silva, this is his last season, eh?
Yes.
And he was fantasy gold in the past, you know? And without him, De Bruyne really has to step up. You know, he's going to be their man for the next few years. Yes. And he's already shown when he is on the pitch and not injured, he is the man.
Exactly. Look, even though in the Champions League, it was just happened last night, so that's why I'm leaning towards it. He got a yellow card, and he actually did absolutely nothing. He was in my Champions League team, but it seems like in the league, he's going to do much better because they're chasing Liverpool. They need those points. They can't afford to drop any points. And Villa have shown in the last couple of games that they can do something against the Premier League teams. Yeah, so he can't take this game lightly. He has to play.
Yeah, no, fair enough. So out of this 3, you say De Bruyne is your pick, eh?
Yeah, I think. Look, he's the reliable one. Sterling's the explosive one. Aguero's the one. If he plays, will also get exactly the same amount of points.
Oh, I thought you were saying he's the clever Argentinian one, according to Mourinho.
Look, I'm a bit scared of Aguero because I have him, man. So I don't want to punt him, and then the rotation comes and he disappears. I'd rather stick with De Bruyne and now I get the points. And if Aguero plays and I get the points, then it's fine.
Yeah, no, for sure. So let's move on to our form players. I mean, I would have liked to have mentioned Mane and the like, but I think their fixture's not really there for them. I know a lot of people are bringing Salah out perhaps for Mane, but I just feel like against Spurs, I really don't know what they'll do there. So I'm not confident in him. But moving on to the form, guys, we've got Vardy, Ings. He's a little surprising for me to see, and Jimenez not surprised at all.
Yeah. Yes, this Vardy, I've been impressed with Vardy because I mean, he's one of only 2 players in the Premier League in the home games this season in 2019 to have. So he's got the third most amount of goals in 2019 after Mane and Aguero. So he's much cheaper than both of them, and Leicester on the up. So it seems like he's got something to prove, and he's going to get goals.
Yeah, he was one of the few. I think we did mention him on the captain picks last week, didn't he?
Yes, we did.
And I mean, he was one of the few that did get actually points. You know, he scored. So I mean, if you captained him and didn't change at the last minute to Tammy because we all thought Tammy was going to do something, you would have gotten nice 16 points. But yeah. And speaking of, goal against Burnley. Yeah, he's got 6 now, right, for the season. For me, out of these 3, he's my pick. But what do we have on Ings?
Look, just on the side note with Vardy, I actually took Aubameyang out for him this game week.
Ah, okay. So
I'm on this train now. I need him to score. So come on, Vardy.
Yeah, and especially with Arsenal performing as well as they are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Lacazette back, so I don't know.
Yeah. So Ings, he's clearly on form. Like if I look down the form of the FPL game, you can see he's up there. But 5.9 he costs, so he's dirt cheap. But as a captain,
Well, he's playing at home. But this got maximum bonus points in 3 consecutive games.
wow.
He did score in all those 3 games, but clearly he's doing something right to get all these bonus points. So it's not like a total way out choice.
Okay. I would still like to see what his fixtures are like actually. Who's he playing this week?
He's playing Leicester, but he's playing at home.
Ooh. Okay. So that might damper Vardy a little actually. Because I think they're a little bit better at home.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. And then Jimenez, he's the one I actually will say out of these, again, like you mentioned, he got screwed out of his out of his goals.
No, man, I was really upset. I mean, my brother brought him in, right? So got the nice points from him. I told him to captain him, but he didn't listen. Chicken out.
Yeah.
And Jimenez delivered. And from what I saw, this was back to the way he was. It seems like they got over the shock of Europa now, how to handle it. And this one is with the set of fixtures he got in front of him, this one's going to score goals.
No, I agree. And I mean, if I'm looking at the stats here, I can see like in terms of goal attempts, he's got more than Vardy. He's just less than it looks like of Danny Ings here. 19 compared to 15 of Vardy. And I mean, goal attempts in the box, 17 compared to Vardy's 13. So I mean, he's actually got better stats, you know. Only the thing is his shot accuracy and his goal conversion isn't quite there. But again, it might just be because VAR is tricking him there. 15.8 is goal conversion compared to Vardy's 40. So
yeah, look, this is just basically building on last week when we said that when I showed you that stat of all of them getting points.
yeah,
They've shown, look, they were unlucky not to win the game on the weekend and get away with the draw. But I still think these ones are going to score points, definitely.
yeah. And out of these three, if I had to push you, would you captain here?
I want to, I seriously was thinking about Vardy because I was scared about this Man City thing. But I thought, if I'll kick myself if the Man City guys go. But I think Vardy out of these three. Yeah, I think Jimenez out of these three.
And I mean, look, for the last few weeks, the big guns have been doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
So
becoming irritating.
Yeah, these last few weeks might have been the time to start, just taking way out options,
Yeah, but do you have the cojones for that? I mean,
yeah.
Would you take a Aubameyang out for Ings? It just doesn't feel right. Like you have so much money in the bank and it's just laying there doing nothing.
No, I agree. No, I wouldn't go that far. But you know what? Since we're talking about way out picks there, there's somebody there's a video that's going around on Twitter, and I think this guy, he's not in the Premier League, but I really wish he was in the Premier League. He'd probably be the best captain who ever existed of all time.
Who was this?
I'll show you. Let me see if I can find that video. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. Okay, let's see it. Here we go. Just listen.
Here comes Marcel Post. Marcel Post.
Bring him to the Premier League.
Yeah, dude.
To the Premier League.
When I saw this video, I was like, what? What am I hearing? Is Super Sport? There's no bleeps, nothing. Then I found out, here's the actual, this is the guy. It's Marcel Post.
I watched that game. It's so interesting you bring it up. I watched that game and I was like doing something else. And when I heard it, I turned. I thought I was imagining things. And when he said it the second time, I thought, no, let me check this thing out. That was funny. That was really funny.
Yeah. So anyway, on that note, unfortunately, we've all been this player for the last few weeks. Hopefully, our captain picks this week, guys, will be able to make some points. Because I mean, dude, I just need to do that thing. Go back to our. Hey, get out of my way. Go back to what kind of team is this? I want to go back to the homepage because I need you to see this. Remember last week I mentioned something about the average points and then the highest scoring player?
Yes.
What patheticness is this? 98 is the highest score and an average of 37. No. That's bad. I noticed Aguero's the one that's most captained.
That was last week. With a nice disappointment.
Yeah. So FPL managers take a hint. Maybe Vardy's the one to captain this week, or De Bruyne, because if the most captained is Aguero, it's a nice time to get past your rivals.
Sure. Yeah. I hope I don't have a muscle boost.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, that's it for us this week, and guys, good luck with the FPL. And remember, if you like this you like what we're doing here, just please like the video and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it. Cheers, Suits.
Please. Cheers, man.